Right. Hello guys, welcome back to Sun Crypto. In today's content, we're gonna talk about BTC. We're gonna talk about Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, and XRP, and all that good stuff, guys. So let's go ahead and dive into the analysis regarding BTC and what we talk about regarding price action on my previous update, guys. We've been killing it. Even though price action been moving sideways, if you just be patient, right, most likely price gonna hit your target. You just have to be very patient and not try to basically rush the market and try to get your targets as try to hit your target quickly and all that good stuff, right? So if you're new to the content, don't forget to hit the likes, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, join the public Telegram group, link in the description, and all that good stuff, guys. You can also join the premium group, link in the description, and all that good stuff, right? So now let's dive into the analysis, right? So what we're looking at right now is like, let's talk about first, okay, our previous target range. We talked about like on my previous live update. Okay, so what we said was like, on the lower degree, right, we're gonna be looking for a move down to like a 36,615, and 36,615, it is not a magic number, okay, it is nothing but 0.618. okay, so we've been waiting for it, right, since like BTC was at 39. After the drop right here, what we said was like, keep an eye on the rejection level right here, just about like a 37.3 up to 38.3. We did get the rejection, did not basically get excited, because we said we can still go back up and retest like 37.5 and so on. Price action did not basically didn't get the chance to even push back up, so bears just put a stop loss, right, and basically keep the position down. As you can see, we just hit like 36,615, even down to like a 36.3. okay, but same range, okay, same range. So what we're looking at right now, are we going to be able to get a bounce from 0.618, or are we just going to basically continue the move to the downside, right? Let's take a look at it right here. So if you take a look at it right here, if like we get a let's say let's get a clean chart, right? Okay, if we get a clean chart, right, and hey, what's up, KAOSFR, thanks a lot for tuning in. John Doe in the house. So if we take a look at BTC, right, in terms of Fibonacci, right, you can see from swing low, right, to swing high right there. Swing low is 30K, right? Swing high just about 41K. So beautiful, okay? So it's been pretty painful if you shorted BTC over the last few days and you're waiting for price action to dip down here. You just have to trust your setup and wait for it. Otherwise, you're gonna be doing like too much in and out. Every pump you want to long it, every dump you want to short it, right? But you take a look at it after we talk about our 39K resistance right here. But we said like, we're gonna be looking for all the way down to a 33,615, right? But take a look at BTC in terms of Fibonacci, right? Our first support right there, okay, 0.888. Second support right there, 0.618. Third support right here, 50% pullback, and fourth support was actually right here, 382. So basically, what I'm trying to tell you is like, we've been respecting every single fib level on the downside. Okay, if that's the case, right, we could just say, 32K, right, just about like 320974. I mean 32094 support, going to potentially give bulls something to basically feel good about, right? They could feel good about once we drop down to like a 32k, and 0.888 going to be at 31. So most likely, okay, bear is going to be taking profits right there just by 32k down to a 31k. Okay, so it is just a short-term trade. It is not like a directional move, like a you know, a big pump to the downside. Okay, once we get down to like a 32,127 and right here 31,159, we're gonna take a look at it again, okay? Because we've been pretty constant in terms of like a price target over the last few days, few weeks in this triangle. So not try to like you know, short the bottom, long the top, and all that good stuff. All you just have to do is just basically short the top, long the bottom. Okay, so we're gonna be looking for these two targets next. Okay, so bears, once again, just put a stop loss right here and let the market do the work. Nothing crazy. Okay, everything is smooth right now. Beautiful wedge pattern right there. Okay, all right, so clean enough. So now let's take a look at BTC in terms of MACD. Our MACD MACD basically fade away right there, almost crossed bullish, but I just trust the setup, especially on Ethereum. If I was bullish in this trend, I would have just suck it up and basically try to go long right here. But luckily I was already looking for a downtrend, and everything else was basically calling for lower prices. So MACD, even though MACD was getting very close, was pretty intense. Okay, so I just sucked it up and say, man, I'm going to bed, because if you watch like a price action like 24 hours, you're likely to make some changes. You see what I'm saying? So it is hard to be in front of the computer all the time and not basically make any changes. You see what I'm saying? So if you sometimes just have to suck it up, close the laptop, or you know, get away from the the trading room and do something else. Otherwise you're gonna be making changes, right? So that's what I did. I just sucked it up and say, man, look, I'm going to bed. I don't want to change anything right here. So sucker basically just follow the directional move. Okay, so now let's talk about the resistance. Okay, because I don't think like price action just gonna dump all the way down without pulling back. Okay, so if we're gonna be pulling back up now, okay, it is kind of dangerous right now to short at current level, right? It is at 0.618, so you gotta expect some volatility. If we're gonna be pushing back up, you guys know our 6-hour 21 EMA, right? It's been pretty good for us, right? We're just gonna respect it. Okay, if we hit like the 6-hour 21, right now it is just about like 36, but over the next like a few hours it could be anywhere around here. Okay, so let's say rough estimate, right? We're gonna use the previous Fibonacci, which is 35k. Okay, so 35k could be the next range for the bears to either add on or for bulls basically to look to get out. Because remember, bulls been buying the dip right here. So price action dip, if like bulls did not put a stop loss, right, they they most likely going to be looking to get out right here. Okay, and things could basically change if we flip above the 21 EMA over the next like a few days. If that's the case, we could basically be looking for a reversal. Okay, so once again, bulls still got a chance for a reversal, but they still below the 21 EMA on our 6 hours, so it is not going to be an easy ride to the upside, right? So I still have to wait for more confirmation regarding the bullish bullish setup. But as of now, it is likely you know, more profits are going to be made on the downside as of now, and later on when things like change, more profits going to be made on the upside, right? So now let's go ahead and take a look at BTC on a higher time frame. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at Ethereum first, right, before we go back to Bitcoin. So Ethereum, what we got right here, what we got is like you know, a bearish continuation pattern. Okay, so I like the pattern. Once again, you know, it's been good for us over the last few months. Sometimes it can fail, right? It is not guaranteed it's gonna work like 100%, right? For instance, right here, let's go ahead and take a look at it right there. I think that was like last year, right here. Okay, right here. Okay, so if you basically, that was like March, right? March, right? I was actually bullish on this pattern, even though it was like a potential continuation pattern. You know, for some reason on the higher time frame, I was bullish, so I did not basically play the you know, play the correction. But it is in general a continuation pattern, right? Right here it failed, right, and we flipped bullish. I think last year, let's go back last year. Yeah, we got another one right here. It is a it wasn't a flat, but it was just a correction, right? Whoa, take a look at it right here. That was like February, right there. That was 2020, right? Same thing. Okay, this one we did not miss it. With this one we called it, even though like it was last year. I still remember we called for this dump on Ethereum. Okay, so and then we got this sort of wedge pattern, whatever. Okay, so got one right here. Yeah, I can't find it, but I know we did have one last year and it failed to dump. It just reversed. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and look it up again. Yeah, this one also failed. It did capitulate, but we did get the dump right here, but you know, got the final move and pump right back up. So if you did not put a stop loss right there, I think that was like when BTC was like around like 7K, because I think like BTC was making the you know, same structure around like 72.85, breakout and push to the upside. But what I'm trying to tell you is like, you know, this pattern, like whenever you see it, you don't want to basically be short in it, right? Because it is likely to get you wrecked. Okay, so it is a very powerful pattern. Whenever I see it, I don't hesitate. Okay, I don't hesitate. Okay, especially you know, on the downside, and MACD preparing to turn bearish right here, and we ended up getting a bearish you know, divergence at the same time. You could say, oh, we did not retest the top, but guys, you know, that's double top. I don't know, what would you call this? Even though, okay, we did not completely retest the 29.90, but it is close enough. Okay, I think like anything like above like 90%, right, of if like we retest 90% of the top or the bottom, I like to call it double top. So that way I'm not gonna be questioning myself why you know, I missed it, or I didn't take it, or what happened and all that good stuff, right? So beautiful double top, beautiful divergence, and at the same time a bearish continuation pattern. All right, Okay, so Ethereum looks pretty pretty juicy as of now. Let's take a look at it on the lower degree. We did get the same setup right here, as you can see right there, right? You can see, like, you don't have to trade all the time, right? You just have to wait for the right pattern. Okay, right there, same thing. Okay, and right there, same exact thing. Okay, same thing. Okay, so right now we could get the continuation to the downside, right? We got the double top, we got the bearish divergence on the higher time frame. You cannot say it like on the 4 hour, probably on the 6 hour. You could say, hey, we got this sucker right here. Let's see. On the 6 hour, we did get one right there, right? So what we're looking at right now, I'm looking at 0.618. I'm looking at 0.618. Easy, guys, easy. So it means, like, I'm not gonna care about like anything in between the top and 0.618 from now on. Okay, just stop loss, because market could do some crazy stuff, like do this, but ended up retesting your 0.618. If you just know your direction, you just follow that direction. Okay, you know your top temporarily, it's not sure it's the top, right? So we have to put a stop loss just in case sucker basically want to give us another move to the upside and try to retest this sucker right here. So, but as of now, bearish divergence, so we're just gonna basically stick with the trend and gonna be looking for all the way down to like a 2110 over the next like a few days. Okay, could take a while, but it will worth it. Okay, so another thing also regarding Ethereum is, like, we got a trend line support right here, we broke it. We got a trend line resistance right here, rejection. So we can only go one way, only one way as of now. Okay, we can only go one way. If we break above like 2990, right, and start trading above like 3000, MACD flip positive, of course price action going to be above the 21 EMA, right? Then we're going to be looking for the upside, momentum and all that good stuff, right? Remember, we're not here to basically say market will go this way or that way. Yes, we say it, or we're saying it, right? But all I'm saying is market can do whatever it wants to do. So we just follow the momentum. Okay, the momentum right now, it is clearly okay on the downside. Okay, that's what these indicators are saying. Okay, can it change overnight? Yes. Okay, we can wake up tomorrow and get wrecked and this sucker is gonna be pumping. That's possible. Okay, so remember, it's trading, guys. It is trading. It is not especially like on a 6 hour and down, things can change very quick. But on a higher time frame, it could take a while, like a 2-day time frame, 3-day time frame, and all that good stuff, right? So talking about the 2-day time frame, that's going to be my next topic, right? So on the 2-day 21 EMA, guys, things are looking so juicy. Okay, so what we got right now on our MACD, MACD is saying like all the money going to be made on the downside as of now. Okay, negative MACD, price action still above the below the 21 EMA. So big rejection also on our 21 EMA 2-day basis, right? So not looking good, not looking good as of now. And once again, things could change once we break above this key area. Not sure how long we're gonna be above it, but temporarily, if we break above like 2990, we're just gonna have to pay attention to the bulls, because they could be making some damages, right? So, and 2-day 21, not 2-day 21, but the support on the 2-day basis. We haven't seen a close below 23. Okay, so 23, just about like if you trade the high time frame, just pay attention to a 2300 range, and our 100 EMA was our previous support right here temporarily. Okay, could be supporting the price right here. Okay, just about like a 1980. All right, but the bigger support for Ethereum, once again, if you're just waiting for the bigger targets, you're just gonna have to basically suck it up and be out of the market, right, till we get a proper bullish reversal. But all these short-term targets, you know, are not for the bigger trader. I mean, not bigger trader, but long-term traders. You know, if you're long-term traders, you want to wait for these big Fibonacci's areas. Okay, like, you know, if you miss the you know, the 236, you want to wait for the 382, which is almost at, you know, almost at $1,000. Okay, but if you want to short it, if you want to basically trade it before we hit, you know, $1,000, you want to, you know, basically look for the support area right here, 1330, right there, which is going to be a temporary support down to like a 1515. Okay, we definitely could get a bounce after that. Like, let's say we drop right here, we could be looking for this move. Okay, but temporarily. Okay, but the bigger target, the biggest target one could be waiting for, if you're looking for, you know, a potential Ether capitulation, you could be looking for just about like $1,000, right? Yeah, just about 950 to 1150, give or take, right? Yeah, but things could change, as I said. Okay, if we flip back above our 2-day 21 bulls, we're just gonna have to basically give bulls more attention, right? And let them try to let them do some work, right? Sell low, buy high, Homo sapiens in a house. Okay guys, I'm just gonna go back to BTC right now. Seems like a bulls. Okay. Yeah, I can't find anything on the let's go back on the hourly. So on the hourly, if you want to trade the if you want to basically trade the Zeus method, you either could trade it on the 15 minutes, right? On the 15 minutes, like we're not yet at the 21 EMA. You could retest it right here, right? That's going to be a potential short entry, right? For a you know, temporary short scalp, right? So if you want to basically wait for the hourly 21, you could wait over the next like a few days. We're definitely going to retest the hourly 21, and that's going to be a short entry, you know, for a potential like a, you know, 2 to 4% move. And you're going to be looking for a nice reversal back down, if that's the case, right? You're definitely going to get at least a 2% move once, not definitely, I wouldn't say definitely, but you could make some profits, okay, if you basically not financial advice, right? But if you're looking for a short scalp, you could just wait for the you know, 15 minutes 21 and or the 15 minute you know, 21 on the hourly. Looks like we're gonna break it though, but let's see, because we sort of got a bullish divergence right here. Even if we break it, it's gonna come back down because we got the overhead resistance, our 100 EMA. Okay, Let's check the 50. Where's my 50s? Okay, 50, it is just about like 34.5, if that's the case. But volume is pretty low, guys. Pretty low volume. So now let's go ahead and take a look at BTC on a weekly basis. Okay, so weekly. Okay, so Bitstamp weekly doesn't look good. Okay, we moved sideways for 2 weeks. Okay, 2 weeks, a lot of noise, up down, blah blah blah. Okay, price action was just correcting on a weekly basis. Volume was pretty low. As you can see, we've been moving like every 2 weeks. We've moved like, not every 2 weeks, but yes, it seems like since March. 2 weeks pump, 2 weeks dump, 2 weeks pump, 2 weeks dump, 2 weeks pump, 2 weeks dump, 2 weeks pump. So are we gonna get another 2 weeks dump? That's possible. Okay, but if you're gonna get a 2 weeks dump, because I'm still like, hey man, we might not break 30k. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. If we retest like 30k, I'm gonna be neutral. Okay, right there. Okay, I'm gonna be neutral right here, just in case. Okay, just in case we get a bounce from the 30k support, retest the weekly 100 EMA. That's possible, guys. We either can get it from 30k or from 25k, but as of now, I could be wrong, but I'm betting on 30k support. Okay, I'm betting on the 30k support, and basically we'll see. Okay, but I wouldn't go long, right? I would just buy spot and wait. Okay, wait for like 3 to 5 days or even a week, and see how the MACDs and all my other indicators, right, EMAs and all of that good stuff, going to be reacting to the 30k support. Just be patient, guys. Be patient and let the market do the work. Okay, be patient and let the market do the work. Okay, because you're gonna be around forever with this market, right? You're not trading like for 1 day. You're not trading for like 2 days. You're trading for, you know, the entire bear market or the entire bull run. Okay, it doesn't matter how much profits you make, you're still gonna be in the market. It doesn't matter how much, you know, you lose, right? You're still gonna come back. So just be patient. Be patient. Okay, that's the financial advice now. Be patient. I mean, that's the financial advice, right? Hey, what's up? High card in the house. Mr. BTC down. So weekly, I just want to call for the weekly 100 EMA, guys, but I don't dare. Okay, I don't want to call it right now. I want to wait. I want to wait. We definitely could get there, but guys, let's see. Okay, you can just keep the short all the way down to 30k and see. Okay, I think we talked about our potential head and shoulder pattern formation. I was telling you like last time, right? I was telling you we don't have to basically go up like 43 right away, because we can still do this and do that and get the right shoulder right here. That's possible. And in terms of Elliott wave, we could, this is gonna be basically a flat correction like I just showed you, right? Like that. It could be like that, or even be elongated up to basically, you know, some crazy prices, and we're gonna get the dump after that, right? That's possible, but I'm not saying it will. Okay, we will take it step by step, and I will give you guys short-term targets once we get the right setup. Okay, now let's take a look at BTC on a 3-day basis. 3-day basis, that it kind of looked ugly, right? That's the first back-to-back closing below the below the 100 EMA. The 100 EMA is the red line right here on the 3-day basis. That's the first back-to-back closing. So as you can see right here, we've been alternating, you know, did not want to close below it. Now we're looking to a close below it. Candle gonna close in 20 hours, 21 hours, 21 hours, right? It doesn't matter where you live at, right? It's gonna close in 21 hours, right? And you know, buy volume right here pretty low, sell volume pretty low too on page 10, but we will see. Okay, so now let's go ahead and take a look at BTC on the 3 weeks basis. One of the reason, okay, I'm basically trying to respect like the 30k, even though I know it can break it. I just have to respect it. It's like our, you know, 21 EMA right there. We talked about it when BTC was at 42. We said if we drop down to the 21 EMA, it's gonna bounce right back up. Or it has a chance to bounce back up. Okay, right now we're about to retest it for the second candle, right? Could we drop below it? Yes, we talk about it multiple times, but we just have to respect it, just like we, you know, just like price action respected the 21 EMA right here, right there back in 2018, right here, right? Double bottom, double top. Okay, this one was also a flat correction, right? And right here. So based on the previous setups, okay, market is telling us we're gonna get a bounce. Okay, it could be a potential reversal, it could be a temporary bounce, but we will see. We're gonna get a bounce once again, guys. I just don't want to wake up and see a 40% pump and we're gonna be like, oh man, what happened? Okay, because we okay with the dump. If it dump, it's okay, because the momentum, we know exactly right now it is downward. We know that, so we're not gonna be surprised if we wake up and see BTC down 15-20%. But if like we pump 30-40% overnight, we're gonna be like, what happened? Okay, so in order to avoid that question, we're just gonna respect the low 30Ks. Okay, just about the 21 EMA. Right now it is at 308.76. Okay, 308.76 right there. Hi Cardi, you talking to yourself, man? Who you talking to? Hi Card. Pot stocks. Yeah, so I think we're looking great. Let's take a look at the monthly 21. Monthly 21, once again, just about 26 right now. It's at 26K. Okay, it's at 26K. So the thing with a bear market, guys, bear market, once again, it is not like a bull market. Okay, you can get, especially on the Hakanashi, you can get like 9-10 months of a downtrend. So we just have to you know, be patient, right? As you can see right here, back in 2018, right, we got like almost right there, we got like 1 2 3 6 plus 3 9 10 months. Okay, right here we got like 9-10 months of a downtrend before the capitulation. Okay, even before the you know how it took us, guys, forever on the Hakanashi, guys, to basically break the 21 EMA right there on a monthly basis. Okay, and you're not talking about the pullbacks we got, okay, before we hit like the 21 EMA on the monthly right there, same thing. Okay, so we definitely gonna get a big bounce, guys. So I can't tell, right? I can't tell either if we're gonna get it from 25 or 30K, but a big bounce is coming. Okay, and that's what we were looking for a potential downtrend. Remember, guys, when market was moving to the upside, what we were saying, we said like we're gonna need like some some wicks to the downside, and in order to get a wick to the downside on the current month, it means like market has to bounce back up for us to get another wick just like that. Okay, so and it's gonna show like the downside momentum, right? So we're looking, bears are looking good as of now. All right, guys, I'm going to take a look at your question. Let's go ahead and on the 50-day cycle. The 50-day cycle, that's going to be our first bearish potential 50 days cycle, right? The 50-day cycle, technically, okay, on the Hack and Ashy, we're not in a bear market yet, okay? But, you know, we already dipping down to the low 30K, so we rather anticipate a potential downtrend than try to basically wait for the 50-day cycle, because the 50-day cycle on the you know, on the regular candle, we already turned bearish, and exactly that's what we said. If we turn bearish on the 50-day cycle, we just have to basically give attention to the bears, okay? And that's, we already opened the second cycle right here, right, on the 31st, right? So, you know, yeah, it looks like the next 50 days could be ugly. I mean, I'm just saying, I'm not saying it will, because suckers, you know, could bounce right back up above 60K. But, and by the way, what I mean by suckers, guys, I don't mean to say, you know what I mean by suckers, right? I mean, these guys, these alt gonna drive you crazy sometime. I'll call them suckers, okay? So, yeah, the 50-day cycle, guys, pay attention to it. If you're trading on a higher time frame, I don't think like you need to be in the market at all. Like, you don't need to be like, I mean, I'm not saying to sell out or anything. You always want to keep some BTCs, but at least wait for, you know, a potential reversal, at least to retest like key supports, like monthly 21, okay, like a 50 days 21, or like a 3 weeks 21. Those major excuse me, bears don't want me to talk about that, right? Those major supports, right, most likely price will bounce back up from those areas. So if you're looking for like a macro supports, right, and all that good stuff. Otherwise, the sucker is below 33 right now. So just put a stop loss, guys, and if you're shorting, and let the market do the work and all that good stuff, right? Excuse me, guys. So let's do this. Yeah, let's go back on the Hack and Ashy. Yeah, Hack and Ashy, you know, gotta wait. It's saying wait. Yeah, no. And at the same time, on the Hack and Ashy, on the 50-day cycle, you can see like we always, okay, start a bear market, especially on the Hack and Ashy, with a big sell volume. Right now we haven't seen any, okay, yet. So it means like the current 50-day cycle, right, on the Hack and Ashy, this one right here, could be a big sell volume, could come with a big sell volume, okay? If that's the case, right, right here, right there also, right? So as of now, nothing is bearish on the 50-day cycle, right, beside the you know, 10 days bearishness we got right here, okay? So I'm going to take a look at the chat room, see if you guys have any questions and all that good stuff. High Card is talking to, having a conversation with High Card. Tariq. Hey, what's up, Tariq? You're right. I mean, BTC on a macro scale, if you, let's say you just jumped in the crypto space, right? Like, you know, January, February. That's why I was saying, just be cautious, okay? Even though market is very, very bullish, you know, if you just jumped in, you don't want to be like a trading the market. Just buy and wait for the next like a few months or even years, and learn the market. But if you want to basically jump in and out, you're most likely gonna get very, very confused. Okay, market will confuse you, and you know, you're gonna be panicking and all that good stuff. Just get a ledger, send, you know, your Ethereum. Within the next like a few months, BTC gonna be above like a 60k. Okay, we're gonna be talking about like 100k, 150k. We've seen it before, guys. We've seen it at 3k. We've seen it at, you know, 4k. We've seen it at, you know, 10k. Now we're seeing it again. Okay, so just be patient, right? And within the next like a few months, right, or years, these prices are, you know, they're going to be pretty cheap, kind of like 3k BTC. Okay, when BTC was at 3k, you know, most bulls been panicking, okay, and all that good stuff. But take a look at it with like 10x above the 3118 support right here, 3120 support. Okay, so we're breaking below 32k, 33. I mean, yes, if you bought BTC, okay guys, I forgot to show you something. Okay, like a potential bear market. Let's say you just don't trade like any you don't trade the market based on indicators, patterns, 50-day cycle, 21-day cycle, and all that good stuff. It is pretty common, okay, for BTC to basically bottom once we drop more than 50%, right, in a 12-month time frame. Okay, let me see if I can explain it right. So let's see. Okay, right here, okay, as you can see right there, especially the last bull market, okay, the 2017 peak, right, from we picked around like December, right here, okay, and take a look at it after December. What happened, right? BTC was down what, nearly over 80%. Okay, so most people say like 80%, right? But when you see like BTC down more than 50% in a 12-month time frame, right, you want to start buying. Okay, like October right here, right? That was like back in October 2013, right? Take a look at just about like October 2014 right here, right? It is almost a year, right? It is almost a year. It is a year, right? Okay, you can see that we dropped nearly what, over 70%. So when you see these type of moves, right, in any given 12 months, you want to start like buying. Okay, it doesn't mean like BTC, you know, bottom or anything. It only means like BTC is highly, undervalued. Okay, it could drop lower, but your return going to be great. You're gonna get like a big return in general. Okay, so for instance, if you bought BTC right here after it dropped like over 50%, 70%, take a look at it. You know, it pumped like nearly 40x after that. Okay, yes, you're gonna basically suffer in a short term for a potential 50% drop, right? But if you basically only pay attention to the macro scale, after a 12-month downtrend for BTC, right, over 50-60% drop, if you buy in general, you're gonna make like good money. Okay, you're gonna make good profits. Right here we did not get the same setup, but Okay, that's the last time we've seen like a BTC actually drop more than 50% in a 12-month time frame, right? So that's the last time right here. Okay. So quarterly basis, we did not talk about the quarterly, but we're looking good on the quarterly. We just need to stay above 30K right here, like a 28. 28. I don't think I covered it over the last few weeks, but the yearly low, it is still the yearly low. It is still the yearly low right now. It is like a 27,734. Okay, we're still above the yearly low. Okay, we're still above the yearly low. Can get, I mean, I'm telling you, man. I mean, if you trade the short term, you're not gonna sleep. All right, I think like we covered BTC inside out, guys, on the macro scale from from 3-day time frame all the way up to the quarterly basis. So nothing has changed. Short-term pressure on the downside. Let's see how we're going to close the quarterly right now. That's going to be pretty interesting. Let's take a look at it on the 6 hour. The pressure is on the downside. Pressure is on the downside, guys. Okay, so just wait. 32.5. Let's see, because we did not even retest the 21, got dumped hard, so it could bounce back up now. So let's see, because we're gonna get a potential divergence right here. So not a good time to be shorting if you did not short the 37 resistance. Oh, guys, if you excuse me, if you guys if you guys want me to take a look at alt, let me know which alt you want me to take a look at. XRP, let's go ahead and take a look at XRP. so XRP is basically just following BTC as of now. It is doing good, but it is likely to catch up with BTC. If BTC is almost at 3K, but XRP is not yet at 72 cents support right here. So we still got some potential room to see lower prices. Right here you can see like we did break the support trend line. Price action now below the 21 EMA, and 0.618 going to be at 79 cents. Okay, 79 cents. MACD basically gave us the signature move of a potential capitulation right here. I like the MACD. Whenever MACD looking to cross bullish, right, and fail to cross bullish, sometimes you tend to get a big move. Okay, for instance, right here you can see like right there. Okay, what happened right here? We dump all the way down. Okay, in multiple occasions. Okay, you can go back and check it your own, right, if you got trading view. But your MACD failing to cross bullish it is always a potential bearish sign. Okay, so I just updated the premium regarding BNB. BNB could follow through all the way down to a 0.618. Right now we are 344. It means like a BNB bulls definitely gonna be looking to do some work. Do I ever look at the pivots? I mean, some pivots, most of the time I can know these pivots because I'm around, like especially on BTC, right? If I'm trading one asset, I can know exactly, not exactly, but I can basically kind of know where the pivot area is, especially on Litecoin, in BTC, Link, Dot. Those I trade them like extensively. So, but just to answer your question, I don't use the indicator. ADA, let's take a look at ADA. So ADA, so we did break the support trend line right here, right? I was expecting a potential three-way move before a drop right here. That's what I was saying, like we could get the three-way move, and but we did not get a three-way move. We just dropped down. Right now we at 382, so we still got quite some room to go all the way down to 0.618. Okay, so the only other possibility we could anticipate from the bulls is that this could just be a three-way move correction, but it doesn't make much sense, right? Just to say, oh, that's a three-way move and we're gonna drop. The thing is, the other possible setup is like this could itself be just a correction, right, all the way down to like a 130 ish, right, and we're gonna get the reversal. That's possible, right? But we will have to wait and see what type of buying pressure we could get right here. Okay, even right now right here. Okay, but we will see. MACD is strongly negative, right there. So starting a new momentum, and you just don't know how low the MACD is gonna go. That's the thing. Once you get like this negative momentum, you just don't know how low it's gonna go. Okay, imagine if MACD has to retest the support area right here. That's a long drop, man, in terms of price. In terms of MACD, it seems short, right? But remember, MACD moves very slow and price action moves very fast. So imagine if we just have to retest the support right here. So I think like just wait for the potential bullish crossover. But definitely support right here, just about 130-ish. was dropping fast. It's dropping fast. Yeah, that's what happened, man. It's only 3%. They're only 3% on the day, though. So Ethereum, not quite yet at 24. That's our premium target. We talked about the 2750, 2850 resistance, right? Some bulls wanted to long it at the top. I think, you know, hopefully they put a stop loss and flip bears, but we brought the you know, in term of a pattern. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get my 2110, but let's see. It could take a while, right? But in terms of a pattern, we could just say we got a nice head and shoulder pattern formation right here, right there. So the thing is, like, if you don't have any market experience, right, you're gonna be shorting the bottom right there. That's the thing. Sometimes you just have to be very cautious when you see a pattern and you just learn it on YouTube or you learn it on Google and you go ahead and short the neckline, okay? Because it did break the neckline, depending on which time frame you're looking at. You know, we broke below the neckline right here, okay? Especially if you're trading like the 1 hour, right here, okay? Right here, we did break the neckline on the hourly basis. Take a look at it. Right there, right? Take a look at sucker broke the neckline right there. So you're gonna be like, oh, oops, we got a beautiful head and shoulder. We break into the downside and sucker basically gonna reverse back up. As soon as I saw the double bottom right here, right, I was like, we're gonna go back up. Okay, we got one right here, one right there. So I'm anticipating another one right here. So we could get a bounce in this range, a double top, double bottom, potential fake out and drop again. So let's see, once we hit like a 24.00, we're gonna basically take a look at it again. If we get a bounce, capiche, we just flip bullish, right? If we keep dropping to the downside, we just keep the stop loss. Now let's go ahead and we talk about ADA. Let's talk about KNC. KNC BTC. So KNC BTC doesn't look that bad, okay? However, the thing is, if MACD fell to a cross bullish right here, right there, it could mean, like, you know, we're definitely gonna get a rejection in this range. So we need the MACD to push to the upside, right? Versus BTC. So it's not even that bearish versus BTC. All these most of them, they still like looking very strong versus BTC. Like KNC right here, we're still, you know, holding support area. Okay, we need to break below the support area, and then we're gonna be like, oh, we bearish. Okay. So KNC BTC is still looking great. I mean, sell volume is pretty low, and you guys know I like KNC anyway, so it is still holding very strong. I'm trading AMC. I'm not trading AMC. The Atom. The Atom is capitulating. Yeah, it could be a very bearish week. Ah, this sucker wave did not. Yeah, man. I think we gotta watch BNB, man. All right, guys, make sure to hit the likes and subscribe to the channel. Join the public Telegram group. Link in the description. If you're looking to join Send Crypto Premium, you can definitely join Send Crypto Premium. All right, link in the description. All that good and all that good stuff, man. That's our recent do this. Excuse me, guys. 1 second. Okay, 1 second. 1 second. This sucker is. One second, guys. 1 second. Trying to add the Discord to the screen. Okay. All right. So, excuse me, guys. So that was our Ethereum setup, right? I was like a few hours ago, right? When Ethereum was pushing to the upside, right? So we're expecting the upside resistance right here. So you know, hit that range. Now it is moving to the downside, right? So yeah, it looked like BNB is getting BNB bulls are in trouble right now. Let's take a look at Litecoin. So Litecoin, I like the higher time frame, right? As you can see, Litecoin right here, it is also creating a flat correction on the 3-day basis. So we could definitely retest the 382. If we break the entire structure right here, the next support area going to be just about like $100 Litecoin, give or take. Let's say right there. If we break the entire structure, okay, which is going to be quite challenging for the bears, but let's see. Okay, if we break the 140 range, let's go back to BTC. We got a fresh 2-day candle, guys. Whoa, that's a fresh 2-day candle right there. Hey, what's up, Tyro? Thanks a lot for tuning in. Yeah, I mean 30K. Let's see. I mean, waiting for 30K could be quite risky. I think like if you're bullish, I would say 31 and start laddering position down 31, right? From 31. Especially if you're not leveraging, right? Not financial advice, no risk at all. The worst case scenario is like price gonna bounce back up, okay? At 30, start laddering position from like a 31, 31, 32, and wait for 30K if just in case, because you got like 48 hours to close the current 2-day time frame, right? And volume is let's see the volume on a 2-day basis. Volume is decreasing, so we got a lot of volume, guys, to go for the next like 24 hours, 48 hours, man. So pretty engulfing right here, engulfing, broke the bottom, guys. The 2-day time frame was already calling for a dump, man. It's quite funny though. We got the same structure right here. Quite engulfing right there, quite engulfing right there. Broke the bottom, but reverse. But let's see. We could get similar structure. Even the wicks to the downside, they're pretty similar, right? Right here. Okay, you can select the wicks right there, right here, and right there. Okay. So I think bull's gonna be smart enough, guys, to buy the 30Ks, man. Come on. Yes, I'm bearish now, right? But 30K, I don't want to be bearish at 30K in this short term, yeah. You set some buy orders on Matic. Be careful with Matic, man. Them suckers getting dumped, man. Let's take a look at Matic. Yeah, I think we talked about Matic before, right? I mean, on my last update, right? But I was saying like just wait for the somebody wanted to buy. I think like somebody asked a question, can I buy Matic right now? Like, at least wait for the 2-day 21, right? If that's you, that's your buy orders right there, right? Or the 3-day 21, which is at 122. Okay, 382 pullback going to be at 74 cents. Okay, not 382 but 236. 382 going to be right here at 35 cents. But these are macro targets, not like short-term targets, right? But I would at least wait once again, guys, for the either 3-day 21, right, or the 236 retest. Not financial advice, right? You can't buy right now. I'm not saying it's gonna dump, but I'm just saying buying at the weekly 21 is at 81 cents. So got quite of a room to get wrecked. I mean, if you bought at 35, you're good. I mean, you still want to take profits and wait for the dip, because remember, if if like we're in a bear market, right? This guy got a long way to go. Okay, got a long way to go. Okay, but it's still got its like a bullish structure. You cannot call it a bear market yet, right? Trendline support, it is still in play, right? If we break it, you could just if we break the trend line support, even though we're breaking the trend line support, volume doesn't you know, it's not like it got a bearish structure yet. It's still decreasing, so it means like we could get another bounce. Okay, even if we get like a triple top like that. So yeah, it's slightly breaking it though. It's depending how you want to draw this sucker. Yeah, right here, right there. So that's what, once we break this 125, then we're gonna start talking about a potential potential drop all the way down to like a low 35s, right? Let's go ahead and take a look at link here. So link is back down to 24, below 24 support right here. Wedge pattern, broke out. MACD fell to a cross bullish right here, right? Fell to cross bullish. We fell to a cross above the break above the 21 EMA. That's short-term bearish. 0.618 going to be at $20. So link got still some so right now we at 50% pullback, so we could get some bullish reaction from the bulls trying to buy at 50% pullback. 0.618 going to be right here, just about like 20 21. Yeah, another basically 9 to 11% drop, right? So give or take. So once we hit like $20 or even lower, we're gonna wait for another structure, because once you hit your target, it doesn't mean like price action cannot drop lower, right? It can still drop lower, but what I mean by waiting for another structure, you just want to wait to see if you're gonna get a descending triangle, you know, a wedge pattern, right? A flat correction. You don't know, okay? Just don't know what you're gonna get. Just have to wait once we hit you know, the you know, low 20s. AVAX can show. So if that's a triangle, the easiest thing to do is this. $9. Gosh. That's AVAX. The thing is, market is red, but on the daily basis, guys, it doesn't look bad on the daily, on the candle open. This is also another trade setup in our premium file coin. We basically look for the pump to the upside and also the dump to the downside, both ways. So it just hit the 77, so it is right below the support area we're looking for, a target support area. Okay, so let's take a look at it on here. Oops. Take a look at this guy right here. So almost at 32,127. Let's go back to file. Let's file some dump. Right there. That's what we were looking for. File right here, guys. Beautiful setup, guys. Been watching it for since after the pump. That's when I'll start monitoring it. Right, we did have a nice head and shoulder on the hourly, but structure ended up changing. So that's why sometimes you just have to be very patient. You might be looking for, like, you know, I was looking for a descending triangle, right? But after we ended up getting some sort of like a ugly wedge, we did have a you know, head and shoulder inside the pattern and all that good stuff. But before the breakout, I warned my people and I said we could pump back up to the 92 range, so just watch out. And as you can see, we dump it right down to like a 72. Beautiful setup. Okay, it is a 20% dump. Yeah. We breaking support range. Yeah, they're all showing like a similar structure, so yeah, nice FTM. Seems like we got even EOS. Okay, EOS, I was looking for two setups. Okay, the first one was a potential move to the upside, but I was like, okay, we just have to wait for the breakout. So it broke the trend line support. We tested basically 5.8, and after that we broke the range. So we hit like both you know, support target, 50% to 0.618. So 0.786 going to be at 4.2 right here. 0.786 going to be at 4.2. Okay, I was I was open for both setups, so just needed to be patient because didn't know if bull's gonna break out to the upside or break out, you know, or bear's gonna be taking control. So bears ended up taking control, so we just go with the right setup. So I got a lot of room to go, a lot of room to cover. So guys, go ahead and hit the likes. Let's go back to the chat room, guys. Let's go back to the chat room. Guys, hit the likes and subscribe to the channel if you're new to the content. See Dan Zing is calling for 30K. Tariq, everything should be down 90%. I don't know. Okay, could be more. Hey, what's up, Willie? Can you take a look at Fuel, TFUEL? Let's check the high time now. Man, I know it is nice to buy when it's green, but okay, I don't see anything bearish beside a double top right here. That's it. Be cautious though, you know, buying the top right there. Be cautious. So as of now, I don't see anything bearish. The only bearish potential setup I could find right now, it is on the 3-day basis. Okay, the 3-day, it is calling for high prices, right? Why? Because MACD is positive, right? However, okay, once we get the cross down, right, it is going to be negative. Okay, it means like we could get a potential what? Bearish divergence. Right now you cannot call it a bearish divergence because it is bullish right here. You see what I'm saying? So you don't want to be too quick and say, oh no, we're about to get a bearish divergence. Yes, but you gotta be open, you gotta be open-minded about the potential bullish continuation, right? And create what? Create a high, okay, on our MACD. That's possible. Okay, or even like a double top right here, going to be extremely bullish, you know, in the short term. So as of now, I wouldn't buy the top right here. I would just wait. Okay, I would take some profits, right, and wait. And once we get the bearish crossover right here, I'm like, okay, I gotta get out because it is likely to drop down to, you know, support area all the way down to like a 0.02, 0.03. Okay. Flat earth. Now everyone's gonna be calling for lower numbers like 10k, 5k, 3k, all that good stuff, man. So hit the likes, guys, hit the likes. Prime time in the house. This is definitely a bear market. It is okay, man. It is okay. Just have to suck it up. Let's go ahead and take a look at KNC. No, not KNC, but XTZ. Yeah, XTZ. So our next support area for XTZ going to be the 275, 250 support right here. Yeah, and the 0.618 going to be almost at $1.80. So gotta be patient. Gotta be patient and wait for those prices, right? Unless we get a reversal. As of now, I don't see a reversal pattern. Price action. Okay, 10%, 15% pump. It is still correction. Just because markets pump 15-20% doesn't mean a reversal. Okay, within your correction range, you can still get like 15-20% pump or even like 30% pump, depending on the range. Okay, but next, like a Fibonacci level to look for 250, which is at a 50% pullback again, and that could be the double bottom. I don't know, but we will see once we hit right here. We could get this move, you know, that move and reverse, or we could get this move, that move, and this move right here, and get a wedge pattern like Robin like to draw them right here. We don't know. Okay, but we're just gonna respect the price level. Later on we're gonna talk about the structures, because remember, prices and structures are different. You could target a you know, you could get a target price, right, based on direction, or you could get target price based on a structure. Okay, everyone expecting 20 to 25k. I mean, like I said, man, I mean, 20 to 25k could be in play, but it could take forever, you know, depending on, you know, which time frame you're looking at. You see what I'm saying? If you're trading the hourly, you should not be looking for like 25k right now. Okay, if you're trading like weekly, okay, you could be looking for 30 to 25. If you're trading monthly, you know, yes, you want to look for 20k or even like 13k. So the time frame is trading, okay, the time frame you're looking at will determine, you know, your price target. Okay, like right now I'm not talking about like 25k, maybe like 30k. Okay, but if I'm talking about the macro picture, yes, you know, within the next 6 to 9 months we could retest like a 20k. You see, it's different, guys. So but right now talking about like 25k right away, I mean, we could, I don't know. Zen finally hit our target, ZEN. I've been watching this sucker also like over the last few days. It's been pretty boring. Right here, hit target beautifully, guys. 82 beautifully, guys. Okay, 121 resistance. Been trading it like the last few days. It gave me so much tough time right here. Okay, like right around like 95, bounce back up, you added more short, it dumped down, it pumped to the upside. You know, sometimes when you enter too early, right, price action can give you a tough time. Sometimes you just have to be very patient and wait. But we end up, you know, we just hit the 82 support right here, and entry was right here. Okay, 95 to $100. Right here. So that's a nice 20% short. But you know, if you're not patient enough, you're not gonna get this type of 20% moves, right? Okay, almost 30%. Tron getting wrecked, man. Tron getting wrecked. Alright, guys, hit the likes, man. Hit the likes. We got 60 watching, 34 likes. I mean, yes, that's what I'm saying, guys. We could get a market manipulation and price action could pump over 40%. I keep saying it, guys. I'm telling you, we're gonna retest the weekly 21 EMA. Alright, but if you're bullish, right, you want to buy at the, you know, 3 weeks 21 or the monthly 21. You don't want to buy once we're above the weekly 21, because it might be too late. Could be too late. So KNC USD, wait for a bit. Okay. Oh, no need to wait. This sucker already flip bearish right here on the 8 hour. Most likely going to break this sucker. Okay. Target support once again 0.618. We just hit 382. So like, let's say we get this let's say we I don't want to speculate on the structure, but if we break the support right here, 382 Fibonacci, 0.618 going to be at 163, 50% pullback going to be 180, 181. Okay, so resistance level going to be right here, just in case it creates a you know, wedge pattern right here. Okay, that's possible where we're gonna get this wedge pattern. Okay, and not gonna drop down to 0.618 till later on. That's possible, but who knows? Okay, but directional move is to the downside regardless of what type of structure we're gonna create right here. It could be impulsive, or it could be, you know, boring sideways and then impulsive. Pablo Escobar in the house. EOS. So EOS BTC should be doing not so great. We're still above support right here. It looks like a bull flag, but it dropped to the downside, right? So support area right here, just about like a 12,100, 12,200 range. Right here. Jerome is talking about like Michael. I don't even watch that guy for some reason. Sometimes I'll be too busy. I think I only watched him once. He sounds very smart though, but so I need to start watching the the news. I don't watch the news at all, man. Like, I'm just focusing on my charts, man. And try to eliminate the noise. If you've been around, like, you know, if you traded the year 2017, 2018, bull market, bear market, you're not gonna worry too much about noise. Because remember, people are just YouTube creators, okay, content creators. So they have to create content regardless of what the market, you know, what the market does. They have to say something. You see what I'm saying? If market dump, they have to say something. If market pump, they have to say something. So, but sometimes, you know, that's how it is, right? I mean, Tesla's gonna pump, man. I don't know if like, you know, we're gonna pump this year, but we definitely. I'm holding on to my Teslas, and I'm gonna keep buying. Not financial advice, right? You don't have to hold on to your Teslas. If you just put them in a ledger, you're not gonna have time to touch them. Okay, you're just gonna forget about those for the next like probably 6 to 9 months if the bear market lasts that long. Because we seen Ethereum Classic when it was like a $3. Okay, it pumped all the way up to like 180, right? So just have to be very patient, right? We've seen Ethereum at $80, and it pumped all the way up to like 4,350. Okay, XRP 10 cents to nearly $2. Okay, so just have to be very patient, man. You're seeing Link. Okay, Link is back up, right? You're seeing Link like from what, $1 to $50, right? You're seeing Litecoin $22 to $400, right? Yeah, I mean, not financial advice, but me, I'm personally sucking it up. Okay, I mean, it's gonna suck, but if you buy the dip, just keep accumulating. You could double up, triple up your Teslas, you know, or even 10x your Teslas holding, and you're not even gonna be waiting for $80. Okay, for instance, if you double up, let's say I was waiting for, let's say when Teslas was like $3, and I was waiting for $80, right? Right, and I got like, let's say I got 100 Teslas, right? And I was waiting for $80, right? And Teslas was at $3 right here, right? So let's say I double up my Teslas when Teslas is like, let's say $1. Okay, you know, I triple up my Teslas, $1. Okay, now I got like, you know, triple up 300, right? So I might not need to wait for Tezos to hit like $80 because I already tripled up my Tezos. So if I divide my $80 by 3, right? So that'll give me what? I don't need a calculator, right? So let's say $30, okay? Just about like not $30, man. That's $25, right? Just about 25.50. So 25.50, guys, because you already triple up your Tezos. You see what I'm saying? So that's why it is good to buy the dip, because it lowers your target range a lot. Okay, let's say if you double up, you only need like Tezos to hit $40 for your macro target to hopefully it makes sense. If not, I don't know what to tell you, man. I mean, TRB, I started talking about TRB when no one was talking about it, right? When it was like $15, $17 at the very bottom back in December, right here, okay, right there. If you notice, while the right here, TRB was like $15. I think TRB BZRX was also like around 16 cents. Right here, that's when I started talking about the TRB thing. Okay, from $15, even if you've been holding your TRB since like December over the last 6 months, you're still like 3x. Okay, so that's why I keep saying, like, sometimes you cannot do like in and out. You just have to suck it up and hold on to it like for the 3 to 6 months. Okay, the structure we got right here on TRB was like August, November. It did have a different structure. Yeah, but this one was a very, very aggressive trade setup. It is pretty much the same setup we got on alt right now, really. But the double top, double bottom right here, that's one of the reasons we took the trade. Exactly. Okay, this is why you see like the kind of reversal pattern we're creating right now on most of these alt kind of dump. That's the setup why that's the exact setup why we basically long TRB from the bottom right here. Okay, with no RSI, none of that good stuff. We didn't even care about the RSI, and we bought the dip right here, $17, $15, guys. Right now I don't see I see a potential flat correction on the RSI. That could be our potential flat correction right here. Even on our RSI, we did get a flat correction right here. It wasn't a flat clearly, but the structure, in terms of structure, it was right. You could also look at it as a triangle formation right here. But let's see if we're gonna find support right there. That could be the reversal pattern. I mean, that's great. I mean, let's go back to BTC, guys. Let's go back to BTC. It's almost 2 hours. 1 inch, hit the resistance right here, 4.2. So next support for 1 inch, MACD is crossing bearish right here, so right there, right. I think it did have a 1 hour bearish divergence, right? But so next support for 1 inch going to be right here, 2.0 to 2.5. Okay, but it is not going to be a a short-term trade. I don't think I wouldn't expect it right now, as we could basically move sideways, right? But direction of move going to be 2.4 to 2.5. If it creates a double top, we definitely going to look for the double bottom. Okay, because the downside momentum is the downside. This move is impulsive. So if we get another move right here, we're gonna have to expect another impulsive move right there. Even if it goes higher, at some point it's gonna retest it. Okay, I wouldn't be too bullish on it as of now. Okay, till we get a clear reversal pattern. So wave on the high time frame, we do have a structure like that, right? Not sure if like we're gonna go back up to it, right? But at the same time, it is going for lower prices after that. Another potential way you could look at it is like we got this flat correction right here, and we're gonna get this move just to complete the top formation right there, and could either triple bottom or even drop lower. Okay, but wave right now, not a good time to short it till we get further data regarding which way it wants to go. Because if we just talk about a TRB, right? And I just showed you like why the reason why we were bullish on TRB was because we created this structure. If you go back to TRB, and that was like even December, guys. That was like December, guys. And I still remember that, guys. Come on. TRB, if we go back to TRB, right here, just talk about it, right? That's the same exact structure TRB created right here, right? And it reversed to the upside. We go back to waves. right here. Same exact structure. So we just have to be cautious with waves. At support area 13.1. Yeah, we hit like 13.3, 13.1 to 13.3. We got a big bounce actually. Bounce back up nicely. Bounce back up nicely. Yep, 4%. However, if we break it, it is definitely going to invalidate the entire move, right? Just have to wait right here. Take a look at the Ether, guys. The structure was clean. Okay, capitulation. If you go back to if you go back like back in, I think, like, you know, March April 2020, same structure on BTC right here. Reason why we were calling for the big dump on BTC back in before like the Corona dump, right? We were calling for like a 3 to 4K. In terms of structure, same thing, guys. What we said was like the move right here, right there, right here, right there, was just a flat continuation. It is one of our most successful trading setup, you know, and I get excited whenever I see it. So we did call the this entire move to a downside, right? And if we go back to Ethereum right now, you can see something, guys. Same exact setup, just different time frame, right? Different time frame, same setup. Different time frame, same setup. Different time frame, same setup. Even before the Corona dump, it also created the same exact setup right here on the lower degree. Right here. Same setup, even before the Corona dump. That's the same exact setup we just took. Same exact setup. I think this range was when BTC got rejected at 91. I think like 91, 9100, 9200 right here also, right? BTC was creating a you know, man, I remember these setups like like crazy, man, because we trade this setup, you know, 24 hours, right? So yeah, that's when BTC got a big night dump, right, from the 9,000 to 100. But we did get a fake out. Everybody was calling for a pump, right? The whole market was calling for a pump, and I was like, we were still bearish right here. Another flat continuation right here. So now let's see what market will do. Nice bearish setup, man, for the bears. Someone hold me, please. Where you going? Use rich. Where you going, Mr. X? When do I think is a good time to buy BTC? I mean, if you buy BTC on a macro view, it could potentially wait for the monthly 21 first, which is at 25k. We could hit it like over the next few months. I don't know if we're gonna hit it this week or next week, but it is a monthly support. You at least could expect some macro you know, bullish structure at 25k. After that, on a macro view, like a macro, you wait for the 200 weekly MA, right? Those two targets, if you buy at those two targets, you could just close the laptop. Hey, what's up, Iceman in the house, Mr. Gato. Hey, you get the combo with Send Crypto, man. I'll give you everything. Give you this Fibonacci, Elliott waves, moving averages, patterns, MACD, RSI, and everything, guys. That's what you get with Send Crypto. It's gonna be okay, man. Don't worry, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay, Mr. X. You're heavy on waves. It's gonna be okay, man. Just be patient, man. It's when market pumps, all of you guys gonna be happy, right? That's what market makers do. They make you sad, and then they pump the market, they make you feel happy, and then they dump it right back down. Okay, but we clearly broke the structure. So, and now let's talk about the 1-to-1 extension to the downside of the pennant. It could be, I'm not trading it based on this you know, 1-to-1 extension, right? But I'm pretty sure other traders gonna be using it to look for. but it is just a directional move. It's not like a target like breakout and it's going to retest it right down. Okay, now it could be something like that, something like that, something like that, and then basically drop here. Okay, so but once again, you know, if you see somebody talking about like the one-to-one extension, be cautious. Don't just go ahead and short this sucker right now. If you didn't short it at 39, I showed you guys a couple of weeks ago. We talked about, you know, the 39 resistance on my last private update, public update. We talked about the you know, 37 you know, 38.3 resistance. A couple of days ago we talked about the 6 hour 21 resistance, and we talked about the 33.615, right? And we hit all those targets, guys, beautifully. Okay, beautifully. All right. All right, guys, I'm just gonna call it a night. It's been like 2 hours. I think it's good enough. We covered everything from the 1 hour time frame up to the quarterly time frame, the first 20 minutes, something like that, right? We cover multiple alt. On the daily basis, nothing. It's not even bearish on the daily candle. BTC is only down like, you know, 2% on the daily candle, right? Ethereum only down like 3%. Let's see. Tesla's only down like 4%. Okay, Link is down 13% on the daily candle. So Link is the biggest. No, that's YB on the 24-hour, I think, right? Yeah, Wi-Fi is the biggest loser on the daily candle so far on my watch list, and Filecoin, okay, and ETHEREUM also, right? ETHEREUM also at 0.618, nearly at 0.618. Yep, ETHEREUM hit 0.618 right there. That's the target support. So we just got a nice bounce. 4% bounce. Gosh. All right. Let's see. Neo not yet at 0.618. We just got a bounce from 50% right here, like 48.5. 0.618 going to be 45.11. So Neo still got some room to go. All right, guys, thanks a lot for watching, man.